is night and day. Back then it was celebration, as almost we've seen from those pictures coming from the CDU and the AFD, whereas when those results came in here, it was longer faces, it was much glummer. And Scholz has also just finished speaking. He came out here and he struck a conciliatory tone. He acknowledged that there had been mistakes and that it has been his pride to lead the German people and be his Chancellor. But what these talks are now going to start to focus on, if there is a silver lining for the SPD in this 16% that they've got, it's one of their lowest results, if not one of the lowest, since 1887 for the party, which is an extraordinary long amount of time to have been so prominent in German politics. But the silver lining is it seems to be forming that this coalition building will likely have to involve the SPD, and whether it's Scholz at the head of that party or not, we will wait to see. But that is something that the SPD officials here are able to take away from this, and something that delegates and party members we've been speaking to all afternoon will be happy to hear, that at least they will have some sort of role in the next government. But I will caution that that is fraught with difficulties, and you can only ask Olaf Scholz about that. Forming a three-way coalition, his coalition he built was known as the traffic light coalition between him, the Greens, the Reds, the SPD, the Greens, obviously the Greens, and then the Liberal Party with the yellow. It creates so many difficulties and antagonisms when it comes to political views that we will wait to see just if they're able to overcome those sticking points to even start to be able to talk. So there is all sorts of machinations that are going on here and that will be going on now behind the scenes at the SPD. But one thing that was clear from everybody, including Scholz, is that they will not be working with the AFD in any way. And actually party members here were very clear to say that they actually thought that the election narrative had been wrestled away from Germany's real issues, which they put down to pensions and to unemployment, not migration. Migration is something that this party has been very clear on and very positive about. But what the votes are telling us at the moment, Paula, is that Germans want issues like migration to be dealt with head on. Paula.